My name's Leroy.
And I'm Santana.
And we're on our country, Yamaji Country, Drylands, Western Australia.
Today we're here at Drylands Permaculture Farm with our mum Donna.
And our grandmother Elvie and our friend and founder of the farm Julie. We will tell you more about the native plant called the Warlgu.
You may also know the Warlgu as the Quandong,
or native peach, or by a scientific name, Centanum acuminatum. I first learnt about Warlgus when I was a young kid. Whenever we go camping, Mum would show us the right trees, what to look for, and what time of year they fruit and ripen.
Well, my mum was Dora Dan, and then the old grandmother, she was Minnie Dongra Jones. She used to take me kangarooing with the dog. So all these things were pointed out as you wandered in the bush.
I learnt about the Warlgu trees and the fruit when I was very young, passed down from my mum, and of course my grandmother to my mum to me, and now down to my children. Passing on the knowledge is very important.
There are a few things you need to know before you be able to identify a Warlgu. The Warlgu can be a tree or shrub and range from 1 to 5 metres tall.
The Warlgu leaves are olive green, point downwards and as long as your hand.
In midsummer, the Warlgus bloom with flowers which are small and white.
It also produces fruit which ripens in spring. It is red or yellow and as big as a 20-cent coin.
Once you learn to recognise the Warlgu or the Quandong, they're very easy to spot in their bush. They also tend to look a bit greener than the other plants, almost like they've been watered. They most commonly occur in the southwest of Western Australia and South Australia.
We know where to pick the spots. Like one place was familiar to me was Gertrude Street, Dalaka Street, Breed Street, and then because we used to spend a lot of time going down to Greenock River, there was quite a few Warlgu trees down there. You know, the old dirt tracks where you went into where the riverside was. You just spot them.
Most times we'll be driving in the car and we'd spot a tree on a verge side, or we just know the local spots around town that we already get them from and have for many years. I have used the Warlgu in many different ways. I've made jams, I've made sauces for meats, I've dried them, also using the seed later on to make jewellery.
Emus love the fruit out in the bush. And they come along and they pick them off the tree and they go for a walk. The seed passes all the way through the emu's digestive system and drops into a perfect little pile of poo in its new location. Over time, the rain comes along and the plant germinates. For part of their lives, the Quandongs cannot gather enough water and nutrients on their own. So what they do is steal from their neighbours.
I love the taste of Warlgu. It's not like anything else. It's just got a unique, and I reckon it's got a tangy taste.
Quandong is a really special fruit because it's one of the few fruits in the Midwest and in the arid areas that has a big, fleshy, high vitamin C component.
Yeah, I think our native foods, unique to Australia, becoming very popular because of their high nutrition and what our people have eaten for thousands of years and survived on. It's something that our people should probably eat more today. It's more of our traditional foods.
It's like clinging to your past. Like with me saying my childhood, they just bring back very special memories that can't be replaced.
A great way to look after our trees is if anybody can harvest a seed, grow them in your garden. Try to grow them wherever you can. Very important to always leave some. There's always the wildlife that like to eat them as well. We just take enough what you need to eat, and yeah, so they're going to be around for future generations.
And perhaps making councils aware of these plants and working around them. But the more disturbance we have, the harder it is for that whole cycle of seed to animal to tree to continue.
I think it's a normal part in the community. Like, our people know that tree's there and they want to go there and look after it and to get that special Warlgu taste in their mouth again.
It is very important that any plant is correctly identified before eating,
as many red fruiting plants may be poisonous.
Once you're confident in identifying the Warlgu, go try to find your own, and thanks for watching.